Welcome to the Rabin Medical Center dinner tonight. And thank you for all of you for being a part of our most successful event ever.
Tonight, it reflects the wonderful friendship between the United States and Israel, the relationship based on a shared vision of two democracies that believe in medicine in the service of humanity, that it supersedes the boundaries of geography and nationality, and that we here in the United States and in Israel share a commitment to provide quality health care to our citizens. And we stress that you can do never enough in research to find cures for terrible diseases, both here in America and in Israel. We have become global partners, fostering and sharing medical advancements for the betterment of humanity. Prime Minister Rabin was a man that I knew personally, and I just want to share, I think, the feelings of anybody who met him, had a relationship with him, visited him, knew him. I've spoken about this here before, but having interviewed him at a dark night in Israel's history and seen the impact it had on him and yet the strength that he had, very tired at the end of a long day in Washington, having visited with him at his home and watched him come to the door and welcome me in as he was watching soccer and talking often about the search for peace, and knowing how much he meant to Americans who knew him. Rabin Medical Center has the most advanced cancer center and genetics institute in Israel. It is home to a prominent women's hospital and a leading transplantation center that handles 70% of all the organ transplants in Israel. Rabin is at the top of the list for clinical research among hospitals in Israel. And this March, its doctors were among the first worldwide to conduct genetic screening on men to probe for prostate cancer. This hospital fulfills Yitzhak Rabin's dream of coexistence, providing humanitarian aid in places such as India and Haiti and Africa. Rabin Medical Center also serves as a bridge to peace with Israel's Palestinian neighbors. Rabin Medical Center treats 1 million patients annually. The hospital staff, comprised of Israeli Jews and Arabs, numbering 4,500 doctors and nurses, they treat all patients equally. They treat all patients equally. Israeli, Jews, Arabs, Christians, with the same compassionate care. Rabin Medical Center continues to treat annually thousands upon thousands of Palestinians from the West Bank and Gaza with hospitalization and ambulatory care. And during the recent war in August, Rabin Medical Center doctors were stationed in the field hospitals on the Gaza-Israeli border that treated wounded Palestinians. The work of the American Friends of Rabin Medical Center is vital to the mission that they were on, this mission of a great hospital in Israel. And you here this evening, all of you and each of you, are an integral part of that work as partners and as friends. Tonight we celebrate the August inauguration of Rabin Medical Center's new Emergency and Trauma Center. That is a 54,000 square foot facility. It is the largest facility of its kind in the Middle East. Proceeds from previous galas helped to establish this new enterprise. I'm pleased to announce that the new trauma wing has been named after the American Friends of Rabin Medical in recognition of what all of you have done, a generous effort on behalf of the hospital that bears the name of Yitzhak Rabin. Thank you. Upon its opening, the new Emergency and Trauma Center treated wounded soldiers and traumatized citizens from the war in Gaza, a time of great challenge. Between both then and now, Rabin Medical Center continues in its mission as a leading global hospital ready to help every patient in need of medical treatment and healing.
4 years ago, we, the American Friends, established a exchange program for our doctors from Israel. I am proud that during these 4 years, AFRMC has supported 40 Rabin Medical Exchange Fellows here in the U.S.
Every day, I see the United States of America and the American people standing on the front line with Israel. We know what the neighborhood is like. We know that we need peace, and we'll try to do that. And for that, we have to be very strong, because only a very strong Israel is going to achieve lasting peace.
You have a new quartet there of countries who have a different view of the world typically that we have associated with some of them. And I think that gives at least the environment or the framework in which there are enough countries in the Middle East to join with Israel to deal with the problem of the radical forces in that region.
As my friend Stanley Chira is honored by the American Friends of Rabin Medical Center with the Yitzhak Rabin Excellence in Leadership Award. We applaud your leadership as a philanthropist, family man, and industry giant. Stanley, you represent what all of us aspire to be, a businessman and community leader, and tonight you follow in the footsteps of those who came before you, as you are recognized as a luminary of the Jewish people and Israel. Mazel tov.
American Friends of Rabin Medical Center presents the Yitzhak Rabin Excellence in Leadership Award to Stanley Chira, exemplar of the best of New York, a real estate legend and business visionary, a dedicated civic leader, a patriarch and family man, a loyal friend and generous spirit. Thank you to a true friend of Israel and the Jewish people for helping Israel's Rabin Medical Center flourish and excel. In deep gratitude, American Friends of Rabin Medical Center Board of Directors.
Tonight honors a special organization and calls for a special effort. Our support tonight is but a small measure compared to the work of the frontline staff and volunteers of the Rabin Medical Center. There is no other institution that I know of that provides the care they do to all of those in need in the region, regardless of race, religion, and any other consideration. This is the humanity of the Israeli citizen and its culture, exemplified by this great organization. How fitting that it carries the name of Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin, the bearer of Israel's exemplary humanistic view towards the value of life, all life. I have had the honor to meet the great Prime Minister, and I've heard firsthand of his love for humanity across all peoples. Today, as has been said before, sadly marks the date of Yitzhak Rabin's assassination, and we still mourn the tragic loss of a figure whose name fittingly crowns a medical center of this quality and mission. This facility thrives and serves under constant adversity, from rockets, from threats of war, and from neighbors who seek to destroy it and everything around it. And in the face of it all, they continue to help, to cure, and to heal. I would like to express my gratitude for making this night such a special, successful evening.
Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night.
And we have 15 doctors we need to bring to the United States this year. Every little bit helps. Thank you for your generosity. Look at this family. Let's give them a round of applause. Tonight we honor all of the Chiras. How many generations are here, Stanley? 3. As they say in Hebrew, B'sha'a tova, may you be fruitful and multiply. And may this be a wonderful continuation in your journey with the Rabin Medical Center. A round of applause. Thank you all.